guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Empress Pat here, and today I'll be showing you how to make a wig closure, a wig using a closure. So today I'll be using a 23.5 circumference blockhead, and I will be using a 7x7 wig closure. It is in a straight here, so you see we have a lot of parting space on this wig. I will also be using a 12-inch, a 14-inch, and a 16-inch bundle. So this is the straight here. You're also going to need a mesh dome cap. I am using the spandex mesh dome cap. This is in the size medium. And also you're going to need to have a pair of metallic Sharpie. Also going to need to have some T-pins and some C-curve needles. I got this on Amazon. It came in like in the set like this. I got this on Amazon for, I think it was like $8 for everything, and I got like I don't remember how many pieces that I got. I think it was 70 or 50 pieces inside here, so it wasn't bad. And you're also gonna need some nylon thread. I also got this from Amazon as well. So first, what I like to do is that I place the mesh cap on my blockhead. What I do is ensure that this center line here, it goes straight in the middle of it goes straight down in the middle of the wig cap, and then I'll go ahead and place my closure on top. So you always want to make sure that you measure your head from your forehead to the nape of your neck, so you can get the exact measurement. So when you build the wig, it will fit exact to your head size. Okay. So what I like to do is that I try to pull the lace closure like a ½ inch before the wig cap, and then I put one T-pin in the middle, and then I'll put one in the back as well. After that, then I'll just go ahead and stretch the sides of the closure, and then put a T-pin there. And then this one, I'll just put it to the side. Ensure that it's fully stretched to the side right there. Then I'll go to the back. So this is how it looks after I finish pinning down my closure. You want it to be as flat as possible. So this is what I did. So your closure is really flat now. So now I'm gonna take a thread and a needle, and then I'm gonna start sewing from the center onto the sides. So you can just watch me and see what I see as I sew. So first I'm gonna go through the closure, then I'm going to go through the mesh cap. I'm gonna put it out. You can do it all the way too. You can go through the cap, and then you go to the closure, pull it out, and then I'm gonna make 3 knots. So 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to pull it. So here you can see that I made a knot there, and then I'm just going to continue sewing onto the sides. So you want to ensure that you're going to sew it as flat as possible. You're going to see in this video I'm not going to change in between going under and over. And I'll come back when I'm finished sewing here. reach at the end here, you just want to make sure that you you go through the cap and through the closure, and then you want to make a knot. So I do it twice, then I pull it through, and then I cut the thread here. So you can see that I left some thread on it so that I can make another knot again. Then I cut it off. So you see I've finished sewing one side, and you will see, try to sew it as flat as possible. So now I'll do this side, and then after I'm done with this side, then I come back on camera. So I'm done, finished sewing down the closure. So this is how it looks. So this side and here. So now I'll show you how I'm gonna sew the bundles on. Now I'm gonna use my metallic Sharpie that I showed you at the beginning of the video to make my lines, so I know where I want my tracks to be. So I'm gonna make my first line down here. So it's gonna be like, you're gonna try your best to make it as straight as possible, okay? And then I'm gonna make it like an inch apart. So here, so my next grid line will start here. So I do that. Okay, so I'm done with all my grid lines. So it's not the straightest, but at least I understand how is it that how my tracks are gonna lay. So this is what I do, and then I'm gonna put this back on my tripods, and then I'm gonna start sewing. So now guys, I'm gonna start with my shortest length, which is the 12 inches. And before I came on camera, I went ahead on my sewing machine and I double weft the track. So I sewed one bundles. I just folded in two and sewed them together so that I have a double track here. Then I'm gonna go to one end of here. I am going to put a T-pin through it. Ooh. And then I'm gonna put it at my first line. Put it across, and then put another T-pin. Right there to hold it while I could sew it. And guys, bear in mind, I'm sorry if I'm blocking out some of the videos because it's really hard for me to make the video and sew at the same time without not blocking you guys. So first I'm going to go through the wig cap and then through the wefts like that. Put it through. I'm gonna do it again, and then I'm gonna make a knot this time. So now I'm gonna wrap the thread around the needle 3 times. 1, 2, 3, just to secure it right here. And then I'm gonna start sewing regular. So guys, here I will not be doing the flip over method. I will be cutting my tracks. So here I'm just going to make another knot here like what I did at the beginning to secure my tracks. So 1, 2, 3. Like that. And then I'm gonna cut my thread. So guys, this is after I finished sewing all the 12-inch bundles. And this is how it looks. You try to sew it super flat as possible. So as you can see that the 12-inch, with the 12-inch bundles, I'm almost like halfway through. Is that whenever you buy bundles, like when you get like the shorter lengths, you tend to get like a lot more here on the shorter lengths. So this is after all the 12-inch bundles. So now I'll just proceed to start sewing with my 14-inch bundles. And with the 14-inch, I also double weft the 14 inches on my sewing machine. So I'll do the same thing. And now I'll go in with my 16-inch, but with the 16-inch, I will be doing it like single weft, so that I want the hair on top of, at the top of my hair to lay super flat. So that's why I'm not going to double it. I'll go single weft. And that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm just going to do the regular, thing that of what I did with the other two bundles. Just going to use my T-pin to guide me along the way. So now guys, I'm back and I'm finished, and this is how it looks after I finish sewing my last track. You can see that I didn't close the track on the closure. I did this just in case, like if I want to switch the closure, like something happened to it and I want to change it out, it's easy for me to change it. So I didn't do, but I try to put it as close as possible, and this is how it lays, super flat, so you won't have any like bumps or anything in it. So this is how it looks. And it's pretty much full. Out of all the 3 bundles, this is the only what I have left of the 16-inch bundles. This is what I have left, and it's super full. I don't have any space or anything that I could like probably fit bundles or whatever. So yeah, that's how it looks. And then I'll come back on camera when I'm done styling this wig. Yeah, this is how it looks. Super full. So guys, I forgot to show you before. This is how it looks when I flip the wig over. You can see that it's so super neat. And I went ahead and I cut the excess cap off, and before I did the wig, I bleached the knots. I tinted the knots, so I'm just gonna go ahead now and style to do like the plucking, making the baby hairs and all that. So I'll come back on here and show you how it looks after I finish plucking and style the wig.